Very good morning, students. Welcome to English Remedial classes. Let's begin our session on English language skills. Okay, we see a lovely boy carrying some balloons. And how does he look? He looks very happy. He is very happy, isn't it? Now, look at this picture. Does the girl look happy? No, she doesn't look happy. Is she happy? No, she is not happy. Why? Because it seems she's very sad. She's crying. No, she's not happy. Happy, not happy. And how do we say that in English? What is the term we use? The term we use for somebody who is not happy is unhappy. Happy, unhappy. Now, happy means being really happy and unhappy means not being happy, right? So, unhappy is the word we use when we need to describe about somebody who is not happy or who is really sad. Okay? Now, look at these two situations. On your left, the little boy carrying the balloons, he looks really happy. On your right, the girl doesn't look happy. She is crying, she's yelling, she seems to be really sad. So the term that we use to describe the girl on the right is what? The term here we use is unhappy. UN. That is the prefix. Okay. Now look at the lock. Is it locked? What do you see in the picture? Is it locked? Yes, it is locked. We see a lock here. Now, look at this picture. Now tell me, students, what do you see now? Is it locked now? No, it isn't. The lock is open. How do we say that? We say it is not locked. Another way of saying the same thing is it is unlocked. Locked, not locked. And the term we use to describe the picture is, we say it is unlocked. UN, un. Now with this word locked, we have used a prefix which is UN. So the term here is unlocked. Not locked means unlocked. Unlocked means something which is not locked. Now look at these two pictures once again. On your left, what do you see? We see a lock. It is locked. On your right, we see the lock is open. So how do we say that? We say it is unlocked. UN. We use the letters UN to describe that the lock is open. Now we see two boys playing with the sand. Where? At the beach, right? What are they doing? They are building a sand house. Now, what are they doing? Oh, it broke. Now they look really sad. What they need to do? They need to rebuild the house. Now they have to rebuild the sand house. Okay? Again, let's see, students. On your left, what do we see? We see two boys building something. They are trying to build a sand house, right? On your right, what do we see? The water washed away the sand house. Now what do? They would have to rebuild the sand house, right? Building means building up something, right? From the scratch. Rebuilding means doing everything, putting everything together and rebuilding the entire sand house. So something which we need to redo it. The letter here we use our R and E. Rebuild. Again, what do you see? We see a glass, right? A glass of water. Does the water look pure? Yes, the water looks clean and pure. There are no impurities here. Look at this picture now. Now tell me, does the water look clean and pure now? No, right? We see lot of impurities in the glass of water, right? It does not look pure. So how do we say that? We say the water is impure. Along with the word pure in English, what have we used? We have joined or added two letters, I and M, impure, to imply something which is not pure. So here we say the water in the glass is impure. On your left, the glass is pure. On your right, the water is impure. So what do we do? We have just added the letters I and M here, right? Now let's see. I am Girish. I study in Jain school. There are 15 rooms in my school. There is a big library. We read books in the library. There is a large playground in my school. All students play games in the playground. My school also has a beautiful garden. There are many kinds of plants and trees here. Now, this handwriting is beautiful, isn't it? We can read each and every word here, each and every letter here very nicely, very clearly, right? So something which can be read, something which we can read clearly, okay? The term that we use to describe is legible. Legible. Legible means something which is easily readable. Something which we can read very clearly and understand. The term here is legible, right? Now, all of you look at this picture. Now, can we read anything? No, right? We cannot. Nothing is readable. We do not know, we do not understand such a bad handwriting. Now, the term here we used to describe something which is not readable is illegible. Something which was readable clearly, right? That was legible. Now, to describe something which is not readable, which is unclear, which is not clear, that is illegible. I-double-L-E-G-I-B-L-E. So what have we done here? Along with the word legible, what did we do? We have just added the prefix IL here. Okay? Illegible. On your left, which is clear, how do we say? We say legible. On your right, the handwriting is not readable. That is illegible. We just added two letters I and L here. Okay, this is illegible. Again, the books are in order. All the books in the library are organized, right? It is order. Now see, the books are shuffled here and there. It is disorganized, isn't it? Now, the word we use to describe is disorder. Something which was organized, the word we used was order. Now, to describe something which is disorganized, which is not organized, the word here is disorder. What have we done again? Along with the word order, we have used a prefix dis here. We have included the letters dis in front of the word order to describe something which is not organized. So, order and disorder, dis. Again, see, what do we see? The boy in the kitchen, he's trying to fill a glass of water, right? Now he drinks the water is finished. What does he do? He refills the water. What does refilling means? Just like rebuild, refill means something which we redo. So he drank the first glass of water, the water finishes up, and again he takes the jug or the mug and he refills the water. So the term here we use is refill. So what have we done? We have again added the prefix re here, right? Again see. So what is the session today about? We are going to revise something in English which is prefix and suffixes. Now on your screen, what do we see? We see bubbles. What are they inside the bubbles? We see prefixes in English. We see few letters like U and an, I L ill, R E re, D I S this, I am im. All these are what? All these are called prefixes. What do you mean by prefix? Prefix is an affix which is placed before a stem of a word. Right? Now, I'm giving you 30 seconds. I have a question for you and the question is, the prefix re means you have four options. Before, full, not and again. I'm giving you 30 seconds and your time starts now. You need to find the meaning of the prefix re here amongst the four options that you have on your screen. Remember, rebuild, refill, what does it mean? And your time is up. The right answer is option D. Again, the prefix re means doing something again, redoing something. Okay, very good. Now, prefix are what? Prefixes are affixes which are placed before a stem of a word. Now, you must be wondering where and why do we add the prefix? So, let's see that one by one. A prefix is a group of letters added at the beginning of a word. Right? What happens when we add the prefix to a word? When we add the prefix to a word, the meaning of the word completely changes. Prefix is an affix which is placed in front of or in the stem, before the stem of the word. What does the prefix do? It completely changes the meaning of the word. For example, fill, refill, right? Redoing something, right? Build, rebuild, fill, refill. All these means it changes the meaning of the word completely. Now let's do a small exercise. Fill in the blanks with the right word by adding the correct prefix to the given word. You have 5 options: un, in, re, this and ill. We have 5 prefixes in front of us. We need to fill in the blank. I want to write a letter to my friend, but there is no ink in my pen. So what do? I need to fill it. Now you are given the option fill here. What do? We need to add a prefix. Let's see. Can we say unfill? No. Can we say infill? That will be incorrect. Now, can we use this here? No. There is no word in English called this fill. Can we add ill here? Again, there is no word in English called ill fill. So what would be the appropriate word here? The appropriate affix will be re, refill. So I need to refill it, right? Very good. Okay. Again, next one. So we have 4 options left. Let's see. I can't make out this doctor's handwriting because it is legible is the word given in the bracket. So something which is readable is legible, remember? So something which is not readable, we cannot understand, it is not clear, the word here is illegible. So what did we do here? In the word legible, what did we do? We have just added the prefix il here. So what does that mean? It completely changes the meaning of the word. Legible and illegible. Legible means something which we can clearly read, which is easily readable. Illegible means something which is not clear. Okay? Again, his room is untidy and things in his room are always in the state of dash. Now the word given in the bracket is order. Remember, order means what? Something which is disorganized. But in the picture, what did we see? We see that things are not organized. The things are disorganized. So, which is the prefix we'll use here? We'll use the prefix this. What that will do? That will change the meaning of the word completely. Order means organized. Order means disorganized. Right? So, we have added the prefix this, D-I-S, this with the word order. Now, let's see. Chintu is excited to wrap his birthday gifts. Now the word here is wrap. What do? We have to add the prefix verb which will change the meaning of the word completely. Now when we receive birthday presents, we want to open it immediately, isn't it? We get so curious and excited as to what is inside the gifts. So Chintu is excited too. Now what is the prefix we'll use here? Yes, very good. The prefix here we'll use is un, unwrap. Wrap means covering something. Unwrap means opening the box, right? So Chintu is wanting to unwrap his birthday gifts. Now, identify the word which has the prefix. We see two people, Ramu and Somu. Hey Somu, did you speak to the principal? No, I couldn't because he was unavailable. Now in this, which is the word which has a prefix here? The word here is unavailable. Available means the person is there. Unavailable means the person is not there. So un is the prefix that we have added here. All of you take your notes and your pen and write it down. So unavailable is the prefix here. Un is the prefix we have added here. Again, we see two different characters, Anu and Noyana. We had a magic show in our school today. What tricks did he do? You know, he made the ball disappear. Now, can you guess which is the word having a prefix here? Yes, very good. The word which has the prefix here is disappear. Which is the prefix here? The prefix here is dis. Appear means to appear in person. Disappear means to disappear. Wow! So which is the prefix here? The prefix here is dis, this. We have changed the meaning of the word completely. Again, Madan and Karan. Let's see what are they talking about. Dada, what are you reading? I'm reading The Wings of Fire. What is it? It's an autobiography of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. Now, which is the word which is prefix here? The word is biography. Which is the prefix we have used? We have used the prefix auto here. Along with the word biography, it is autobiography. Raju, were you able to reach the station on time? Excuse me. No, I was unable to reach the railway station on time because I missed the bus. Now, can you tell me, students, which is the prefix here? The prefix here is un. Yes, very good. And the word where we use the prefix is able. Unable. Very good. Okay. In English, that you can see, all the letters you can see on your screen like un, re, il, this, m, all such words which are affixes placed before a stem of a word Such words in English are called prefixes. Where do we add the prefix? A prefix is a group of letters added at the beginning of a word. Right? Now, that's all about prefixes. Let's see. Now we will do a small revision about suffixes. Now, let's see what are suffixes. What do we see in the picture? We see an old man walking. Look at the old man. How does he walk? Because he is old, he is walking very slowly, isn't it? So, in the word slowly, which is the verb here? The verb is slow. The adverb is slow, right? And the suffix that we have used here, the letters which we have used here to describe the way the man is walking is L and Y. So, slowly, we have to include the letters L-Y along with the word slow to describe the way the old man was walking. The old man is weak, so he walks slowly. L-Y-ly is the suffix here. Could I get an appointment to meet Dr. Smita on Sunday? Let me check. Could I get an appointment to meet Dr. Smita on Sunday? Appointment. Now, ment, ment is the suffix that we have used with the word appoint here, right? Let me check. Appoint. Appointment. The suffix here is ment, ment. Look at the beauty of the place. It's a beautiful building. Look at the beauty of the place. Yes, it is a beautiful building. So, can you tell me, students, which is the suffix here? The suffix here is ful, full, which we have used with the word beauty to describe the beauty of the building. So, beautiful, the suffix here is ful. Very good. What are you preparing for? I'm preparing for my first semester examination, right? Exam, examination. So, the suffix here is tion, shun. Prepare, preparing. Right? The suffix here is ing. Now, all the letters or a group of letters you are able to see on your screen, all these are called suffixes. Like less, meant, ion, able, able, ful, full, and ly, ly. And these are called suffixes. What are suffixes? A suffix is a letter or a group of letters which are added to the end of the word to form a different word. Prefix, where a group of letters or affixes placed before a stem of a word. Similarly, students, a suffix is a letter or a group of letters which are added after or at the end of the word to form a different word. Right? Now, for example, let's do a small exercise. Fill in the blanks with the right word by adding the correct suffix to the given word. I couldn't sleep last night as there was a lot of noise. So, I spent a dash night. Now, the verb here is sleep, isn't it? So, if you need to describe a night where you haven't slept properly, which is the suffix you will be using? Let's see, you have 4 options. This, miss, less. So, which is the suffix here? The suffix we'll use is less. Sleep, less night. Very good. Again, I understood it well because your dash was good. Now, the verb here is explain. We have 3 options. 2 options, ALL and IONI. Now, it is really easy right? Very simple. So, which is the suffix we'll use here with the verb explain? The suffix we'll use is ion, yon. That means explanation. Okay? Explain, explanation. The Ministry of Council discussed the dash of science. Again, the verb here is develop, and we have three options in suffixes: meant, miss, and ill. So the word or the suffix here we'll use is meant. The first one, develop, meant, develop, development. Very good. Mr. Ramu is a dash person. Now, how do we know here, students, which suffix to use? See, the word here is friend. So, the suffix we'll use is the last one, le. Mr. Ramu is a friendly person. So, which is the suffix here? The suffix here is ly, li. Very good. Read the paragraph and fill in the blanks with correct suffixes. We have 5 options here, 6 options here. Li, able, full, meant, shun, and less. Let's see. We celebrate our school's annual day in December. We make dash a week before the event. Now the word here is prepare. Now tell me, students, which is a suffix that will add with the word prepare that would form a meaningful word to fill in the blank. Very good. The suffix here is ion. We make preparation a week before the event. Very good. It will be an dash experience for every one of us. It will be an, the word here is enjoy, and the suffix here is able. It will be an enjoyable experience for every one of us. Very good. Dash, the function starts at 10 a.m. and ends at 2 p.m. So the word here is normal, and the suffix we'll use is the first one, ly. Normally, the function starts at 10 a.m. and ends at 2 p.m. Very good. Let's see another one. After the function dash, we dismantle the stage. So the word here is usual. So, which is the suffix we'll use with the word usual? After the function, usually we dismantle the stage. So, ly is a suffix here. Then we unload the materials used for the stage. So, let's see one by one. The first word is preparation. How did we get the word preparation? By adding the suffix ion with the word prepare towards the end of the word. Next is enjoyable. Enjoy, enjoyable. The suffix here is able. The third word is normally. We have added the suffix ly with the word normally. Similarly, the fourth word is usually. Here what we have done? We have used the suffix ly with the word usual, right? So what did we learn today about suffixes? See the word preparing. How do we get the word preparing? By adding the suffix ing with the word prepare. Usually. Appointment. So which is the suffix here? ing. Usually, appointment. So all these are suffixes. Similarly, beautiful, ful, ing, ly, ment, ful. These are called suffixes. What are suffixes? Suffix is a letter or a group of letters which are added to the end of the word to form a different word. Prefixes, what were prefixes? Prefixes were letters or a group of letters which were added before a stem of the word to completely change the meaning of the word. For example, refill, fill, refill, build, rebuild, right? Similarly, suffixes are a group of letters added towards the end of the word to form a different word. Prefixes are placed before a word, suffixes are placed after a word to form a completely different word in English. It can be either one letter or a group of letters. Where is it placed? Towards the end of the word. Why do we use suffixes? To form a different word. Right? That's all, students, for now. Thank you and have a good day.